I have a number of questions for you guys. One person asks, I do want to address this real quick because it's very topical. Can Jack explain a bit about the wormhole disaster and why such things can't happen in the IBC network? The answer here is complicated and it's a little bit long. So there's a few pieces here, but the core of it comes down to is that Cosmos is built always with security in mind. There's this distributed systems trade-off where it's safety versus liveness. And, one of the things that was always said over and over again at the beginning in the engineering organization was pick safety over liveness every time. If the system has to go down to preserve safety, preserve safety. And we've done a lot of work as an ecosystem on formal verification. We've done a lot of work on the ecosystem in sort of like collaborative auditing and sort of like trying to break the various systems that we build. We've brought in a lot of people from outside of the ecosystem to do this. And I think that combination of sort of not only excellent engineering, but also excellent engineering practices is one of the huge things that sets Cosmos apart. We built with programmers in mind. If you've ever used Solana and tried to program a Solana contract, it's extremely difficult. There's a lot of easy ways to make mistakes. In the Cosmos SDK, if you make a mistake, your program doesn't work. And it's very explicit to see when you're moving tokens around. And those areas are really easy to audit and easy as a programmer to write. That is extremely different from the programming model in Solana and also in Solidity, I will mention. So I think as to why can't these things happen in the IBC network, I think they're drastically less likely to happen in the IBC network because of the engineering work we put in and because of the engineering culture we built here. And that's what sets IBC apart from all of these other bridging technologies. There's no key anywhere for a multi-sig. There's none of that. There is the security of the other chain that you're working against is what determines the security of the IBC bridge. And that is fundamentally different from all of the other bridging technologies out there. It's what sets IBC apart, and it's what's going to prevent these types of hacks from happening. So, cool. Sisla, Shane, Crypto, did I do a good job of explaining that?
Yeah, I think you did a great job explaining that. But I just want to add on what you said. Like, I think this is one of the reasons why I'm building in Cosmos. I was attracted to Cosmos is because of the rigor in engineering, right? Like, building on a blockchain is not like in the Web 2 world where you move fast and break things. Because if you try to move too fast in this space, you lose people's money, right? So that's something you really have to be concerned about, and just such attention to detail at the fundamental architectural level is what really attracted me to kind of build in this space. And now we're in a kind of a position where everyone's moving a little faster, and we all have to be a little more careful about stuff like make sure we all run test nets and all that kind of stuff. And both of you guys have been really good at that. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge balancing moving really fast and also making sure everything's secure.
Yeah. Sisla, did you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, personally, I do think we're building in the Cosmos space because at an architecture level, it is completely different from some of the other chains out there. The nature of it being sovereign or the way in which the bridging technology, which is IBC, primarily works. Right? And we are not like holding ransom funds anywhere or in a bridge specifically. And at max, I believe that the routing, the relayer might be ineffective and routing might be cancelled, but your tokens are not lost in that sense, right? So Cosmos as an architecture is fundamentally different, and we believe we are pretty glad to be involved in the space and see the growth firsthand. And now we are seeing a lot of people experience this and realize that, and feels always happy.
Yeah. And I think that, we have moved really slowly for a long time so that we can run fast now. In the Navy SEALs, they have a saying, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And like that is absolutely what we have sort of ascribed to from an engineering philosophy here in Cosmos for a long time. And it's why you see so much happening right now is we've built these incredible rails that allow us to just float along them. And have the time and energy to build things in a sustainable and secure way while still shipping a ton of features. It takes a long time to build that substrate in that sort of base, and we've built it.